Hey, welcome to Every Damn Day. Today is the start of the full NFL preseason. Games are kicking off tonight, and there's something historic happening. On two teams, for the first time ever, there are male cheerleaders. Ainsley, please throw up that tweet. This comes from Napoleon Ginnies, who's going to be joining the Rams. He says, still can't believe I'm one of the first males in history to be a pro NFL cheerleader. On his Twitter, he's very excited. We actually have two former dancers in our midst, Hanna and Natasha. Why don't you guys please catch us up on your own personal dance history and then tell me what you think of this.
I was captain of my high school dance team.
Wow.
Yeah, so thank you.
Cool.
That's cool.
I bring it up where I can.
Yeah.
And I looked into actually being a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, and they only make $50 a game.
Whoa.
So that's why I didn't do it. No other reason than that.
So what about your dancing?
Yeah, I have a very long history. I auditioned for my high school dance team every year. And every year they did not take me. But
you
I
kept
kept coming back.
But you did
every
audition.
year. I'm pretty sure I was the only person who auditioned every year.
I say we give her a big round of applause for auditioning.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you didn't get in, but you
I
did
was
audition.
very bad.
As someone who
very
also
bad.
got cut from a high school sport, that's just like really courageous of you to keep going out there.
I was always bad.
Yeah, but like
I
you
never
had
was
like
told to
the
audition
wherewithal to like continue to just be rejected again
Yeah.
and again.
What sport were you cut from?
I was cut from baseball, soccer.
Oh.
I quit track after a day. It was just running.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
didn't
hey,
realize that?
Cross country, I quit after I realized it was just running. What else do you just run in? I quit that sport
Those are
too.
the two main ones.
Okay, sure. Yeah. $50 a day?
So
Well, that was
I-
in 2009.
I looked into it. Now it's 75 to 150 per game. But they're also required to go to other events, and they also have to practice, and they're only paid for the games. So for the whole season, they
my
work 30
God.
to 40 hours a week, and they only make between $1,000 and $3,000.
Why would they
so
do
it's
this?
more
The
like
whole
a dance
season.
internship.
Basically, it is like, I think so, yeah. They're hoping it'll
Move on.
lead to something else.
Yeah.
Or
They
like,
spend that
or
in
for the
hair
fun.
product alone.
And it talked about that. They have to pay for their own product. They have to pay for their own
But that's more
styling
of a
lot the
hobby
times.
than anything else, right? And maybe they'll strike it big and end up with an NFL player.
Well, I guess like
That's
if
what
you
it's for.
Is that really
There's
horrible?
also very strict
sexist?
rules about
No.
fraternization, too.
there is, so they're not supposed to do that. There's very strict rules about they have to.
How
like,
are they supposed to make any money?
I guess they're not supposed to.
I think they're not supposed to.
They
yeah.
also, I don't know if they do it for all of them, but they also have to sell magazines, or I'm sorry, calendars.
Or cookies? Are you talking about
They
cookies?
sell-
Are they Girl Scouts? Is this the Girl Scouts that we're talking about?
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
Looks
no,
Sexy
they
Girl
sell
Scouts.
knives, those Cutco knives. Halfway through the game.
They also have to pay to audition. It's like $75 to audition.
This is
This is
gross.
crazy.
This is getting worse and worse.
Gross.
But
feel
maybe
bad
now that
for
there are
this
men
guy.
on the team, they'll make more money.
Yeah, maybe they'll treat them like equals.
Oh yeah.
Truly.
I think it's nice that there's male cheerleaders because now there are finally men employed by the NFL that won't suffer brain damage.
Well, they might too. I read an article in
They're gonna what?
in 2014 in Men's Journal. It called Male Cheerleaders. It was looking at college cheerleaders, but some of the toughest men in college sports because you have to be very strong to do the flipping, and it talked about how they a lot of the times in practice get hit in the head
Oh,
from
yeah.
the flipping cheerleaders, and then they get knocked out. So they're going to have concussive problems too.
My college roommate was on the cheerleading team in college, and she got a concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty dangerous.
I think it's cool, but also the NFL cheerleaders aren't doing all the flips and stuff. I hope they start to incorporate like
they
the
do.
throwing the women
do?
like
They throw
20
them?
feet.
Yeah,
No,
they
they
do.
don't throw. The
You're just too
NFL
busy watching the game. They
No.
throw.
I've been to plenty of these, and the NFL cheerleaders, they make $100 a game, so they're just kind of doing this. They're not really flipping
they-
I
around.
think it
awesome.
depends on the squad. I think some are more just pure dance, and then some do the actual like flip.
I want to see I mean, we should be throwing these women 40, 50 feet in the air, just
Well, now that
really.
there are men on the team,
We
we'll
should
just
launch
get that
them like
power.
they shoot T-shirts out. That's what I want to see. Just how many flips can you do
Cheerleader
from the
guns. They
second
should come out
balcony?
with cheerleader guns.
Yeah.
Just pew, pew,
The,
pew.
have you guys been to Cyclone games? You probably have.
Yes, I have.
Their
Okay.
cheerleaders are delightful because it's just like kids from Staten Island. We're just like chain smoking heavily.
Natasha, you should audition for that. Make your connection.
This
I
is
won't
the-
even make that.
This is the third act of the movie they're gonna make about your story, your triumphant finally making the team.
You could
I'll
be the.
pretend to be a high schooler.
Yeah, I believe it. No promotion, no cheerleading squad, no anything compares to like the fun of like a minor league baseball game, like cheer promotion. Those people, because they just like throw ice at
so
strangers.
fun.
They do all kinds of crazy shit like
Wait,
that.
throw ice at
Yeah,
strangers?
that's one of the things. Like
What
one
is
of the
that
things
about?
is like they just dump a bucket of ice on you if you get the question wrong, or like they like smack eggs on people. Go to the Cyclones
That
game.
seems like
I'm
a
not
go.
going to this game.
No,
It
we should all
sounds
go.
awful.
We should go. It's
We should all
fun.
go and
I
get
love
them.
ice to the
sports and I
face.
like
Have them
it.
throw eggs at Nate. Which
Now,
is
what
a segment I have
and then-
pitched several times. Throw eggs
Oh,
at
that's
Nate.
the inspiration.
Yeah.
I get it now.
I like
get
it. Let's go. We should all go.
So I want to turn it to something a little more serious right now. The NFL in general. How are we feeling about it? Ryan, I know you brought up that maybe you're boycotting the NFL.
I can't get behind the NFL anymore because I'm like grown up, and so I understand that they're like just exploiting people and they're exploiting the cities, and also they moved the Rams from St. Louis to LA. So
okay,
I know what you
okay.
said. You can be like, oh, he's just mad because St. Louis lost their team, and I was. And then I realized that there's plenty of legitimate reasons to really hate them, and if you watch HBO Real Sports, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. There's so many things wrong with the NFL. I can't support the machine, man.
I
been
said the
out
same
for-
thing about Diet Coke, and corporations, they own us.
Are you back on the Diet Coke train?
I can't help it. It's like I know.
Have a Diet Coke.
Yeah, the
Have a
new
Diet
slogan. Why not? Just do it. If you're bored, just have one. It's like they have no reason to sell it anymore.
Yeah.
There are no health benefits. They're like, F it, just have a Diet Coke. Like that's their
That
slogan.
is the campaign.
I don't know. That's what the NFL campaign should be. F it, you know, we're here.
Watch it.
Why else go to college?
Chris is back into the NFL.
No, it's not official yet, but I've been out for 3 years. It
What do you
hurt.
mean you've been out of the NFL for 3
I've been
years?
out of the NFL for 3 years. No, I haven't watched it in like 3 years. They're still making issues that have nothing to do with one, connecting it to the other, and they're not connected at all. And it's very.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I really don't know.
Just watch tennis. Tennis is a good sport. I played tennis, for example, and in high
Did
school.
you start too?
In high school, I was the captain of the
You didn't get cut, right?
team. No, I didn't get cut.
Damn it.
Wow.
And
I tried out for
I've been waiting for a moment to bring that up.
You've been waiting a long time. to bring that
The
up.
whole discussion to bring that up. I couldn't find a good
No, you
point.
good.
Well, tune back in to see on a future episode, Chris. Maybe you can update us if you play fantasy or not. Jordan, do you have a shout out for us?
Yes. So Valentine says, honestly, the only funny people on this show are Natasha and Jordan. The host dude is all right too. The rest
dude.
are just terrible. And then Crusader says, I think you meant Natasha and Chris. Hannah is all right too. The rest are just terrible. Ryan replies, guys, I'm the only one you haven't mentioned. Hannah replies, that's because you suck.
And if you notice, I strategically positioned myself today to catch some of this heat.
Maybe some of
I
it
better
will rub
sit
off
next
on
to
you.
the fades.
All right. Well, thanks for leaving those comments. We're gonna do something different right now.
Hi, I'm Hanna Dickinson, and this is Cheers to You, where I'm kicking off my first round of the weekend by cheersing to all the people and stories that encourage me to drink. Cheers to you, Poland, for creating a beer made from hot models' vaginal lactic acid. For only €5, you can taste the sweat of actual Polish factory workers. And side note, if you think the hottest part of the woman is when she drips lactic acid, you're doing it wrong. Cheers to you, Kourtney Kardashian and Eunice Benjima, on your breakup. But what, why, how? You had so much in common. You were both rich and hot and alive. Cheers to you, Facebook, for testing a new dating feature. I'm actually excited to be set up by a site that's stolen all my personal information. Now I can meet a guy who loves to shop at Zara, looks at pictures of my ex-boyfriend's girlfriend, and who uses food porn literally. Is it clear that I'm masturbating to molten hot lava cake? Okay, cool. Cheers to you, power fingering, for being the hottest new sex move. It's when a man fingers a woman and she doesn't reciprocate, or what I call the Hanna special. Hey yo, call me. Okay. Cheers to you, Ruby Rose, for playing Batwoman, the first lesbian superhero. But are we surprised that Batwoman is a lesbian, this only superhero to wear a utility belt and spend all of her time nestled in a moist cave? Don't think so. Cheers.
The way I'm heading, I'm going to get cut from this team too.
You still owe me for your audition fee, by the way. I'm on Venmo, I don't know.
So being a captain of a tennis team, how
Yeah.
does that even work? I don't even understand.
What do you mean? It's just like the.
carry the
You stand on the side, you
No.
go, hit it!
What are you talking about?
Hit it back!
It works the same way as any other sports team.
Trent, swing it harder!
What's that voice?
That's me projecting as a high school student.
No, it works the same as any other sports team. Can I ask? Okay, Hannah, you're captain of the dance team.
Yeah.
How did you captain that?
choreographed the dances.
Yeah.
I picked out the uniforms.
I picked out the uniforms.
Ooh,
Did you?
that's cool.
I did. And they went with a
Did
different
you?
design, but I. But I picked the original uniform, and I helped train the team.
That's impressive.
It's impressive. You know what? Leave me alone.
All right. Hey, like and subscribe, leave a comment. See you next time on Every Damn Day.